first thing I would say to all of you, no matter what job you go into after college, is be nice, okay? Don't get too big for your boots. Especially in journalism, if you want people to talk to you, and if you want to build a rapport with people, you've got to be nice, okay? There's that saying that you catch more flies with honey than vinegar, and it's so true. And look, we all have off days and bad days, and we get impatient with people, but I think it is very, very important to be nice to people. Trust. Journalism is all about trust, and we've seen reporters go to jail protecting their sources, and that is so important. Like, you have to, if you build a rapport with somebody, like in any relationship or whatever, you just can't take that for granted. You have to respect it. And I hate it sounding like that you need people again, but you will. And if you break that trust or that confidentiality, they're not going to talk to you again.
In terms of, I suppose, the kind of editor that I am, as I said, all my predecessors were male, and I am the first female. I would consider myself very much a collaborative leader. I hope I'm a leader. Like, I'm not one to kind of dictate. I sit in the newsroom. The other editors would have sat in an office kind of away from two of the other editors would have sat in an office. They had an office. We don't have an editor's office now. But I would prefer to be on the news floor. I still write stories. I wrote a story. I went out on a job on Saturday. A woman turned 106 in Cathal. Cathal, the senior hurling manager, came out with the cup, and it was fabulous, and I loved it. That I still get a buzz from that. So I would always encourage people, no matter how high up you go in any job, you might even go into journalism. I know you're not all journalism students, but don't get snobby in your role. Be prepared to get your hands dirty. No one is better than anyone else, and I would never ask for a reporter to do something that I would do myself. We want, as an editor, we want to see the students or the reporters coming with the ideas. Catherine's probably the same. We want to see your creative minds flowing and your creative juices flowing, and don't always wait. There's nothing as frustrating as an editor constantly spoon-feeding information, or constantly spoon-feeding stories. Even if it's a little bit off the wall, say it, pitch it, It shows that you're thinking outside the box, and that's really important.
There is some great experiences and some moments that you will carry with you forever, but I don't think that's the reason you should be in journalism. It's the day-to-day finding out. Like my old lady at 106, that gave me more satisfaction, I have to say, than asking Tiger Woods a question that he didn't really answer. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it has to be about the people.